Ding dong.
Oh, hey there. You must be Joe.
I am.
Hey, I'm Mark. How are you today?
Nice to meet you, Mark.
Oh, great. So, what can we do for you today, Joe?
I don't know. We're just looking for some prices on the new furnace right now. You know, I'm not sure what we're going to do with it right now, but I want to definitely take a look at it and get some numbers from you.
Great. Okay. So, what are we trying to accomplish today, then?
I want to get the prices today. Get this good to what it costs. You know.
Okay. All right, so just so I'm clear, we're not going to actually be doing anything today, then?
Well, I mean, I've already had a number of people, so I'm pretty much ready to get going on this thing. I've had enough salespeople, I tell you that.
Okay. Well, I mean, so if I was able to provide you with some numbers today, what would happen then?
I'd like to get this thing done. I'd like to get it over with.
Okay, so what do you want to do then?
I want to get this thing done. I want to get it over with.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
You think we can get something done today?
I mean, if I said we could, what would happen?
I'd like to get it done, for sure.
Fantastic.
It's over here, yeah.
Can you go take a look?
It's over here, yeah.
Oh,
There's
that's awesome.
the Binford furnace right over here. I think of this thing.
That's a beaut.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so why are we replacing this?
It's just getting old.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was a tech for a long time, and I worked on a lot of these before. This was old 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Why now?
Well, I don't want to get into it. It's kind of, we had some situations that have happened recently. I don't want to talk about it really, Mark.
Well, I mean, you can tell me off the record, Joe.
It's my wife, Julie. She's really pushing for this.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Well, last spring we had like 3 no heat calls in a row. One in January, and then we came back from vacation and our pipe almost froze up.
Oh my gosh.
We had one in March, and then we had another cold snap in April.
I remember.
Right?
Yep.
And snowed again, and she was in no heat again.
Oh my God.
She's like, every time it gets cold, this thing breaks down. She goes, we're not going another summer like this. She acts like I don't care. Like I travel for business, like I'm going to Los Angeles. You're going to fly out to LA with your little sunshine and your little palm trees down there. You know.
It's nice out there.
And she said, you know, and then you're not even trying to, you know, even make sure that you're taking care of the family, you know. So she acts like I don't care, you know what I'm saying?
What was it like when she said that?
It's terrible because I do care, Mark. I care more than anybody. It's just, you know, she knows it deep inside, but it just kind of,
Sure.
you know, it makes me upset because I put so much effort into both my kids. My daughter's got eczema and my son's got asthma, and you know, I want to make sure that everybody's taken care of. That's how I really care about that stuff, you know.
Well, can I just say, you know, I really admire a man who's going to step up like that and take care of their family. Shows really strong leadership.
Thank you so much for saying that. It's really nice that you appreciate that.
No, I appreciate you, Joe. I hope that someday I can be that person for my family as
Really?
well. So, I do, yeah.
You probably already are.
Get out of here.
You're a good guy. You're probably a great guy, yeah. You want a cup of coffee or something like that?
I would love a cup of coffee.
Here's a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So
Yeah, here's the
Thank you.
so yeah, here's the equipment. So my wife is pushing for it. That's the whole thing. And you
Okay.
know, her mom's coming over this spring, this fall, and September for a couple weeks. So we got to get this thing done for when her mom visits. We got the kids. We got her. That's the whole picture right there. That's the 9 yards. That's what we got to get this thing done. You know?
Okay, well, let me take a look at here and see what we can do.
And there it is. There. All those other salespeople said it would be real easy to slip something in there. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll take a look and see what I can find, and we can go over something in a few minutes. How's that sound?
Yeah, those are sales guys. We're out here.
Yeah. What did they say about the system?
Well, the one guy I used from Acme, he was out here. I've used him for 7 years. You know, so yeah, he had a lot to say.
Oh, can I ask? You know why? It sounds like you have a relationship there with him.
I do, yeah.
You know, why are we here today?
I just want to get some prices to see if I can get his price to get down lower.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so what you're saying is then we really don't have a chance to do the job then?
No, you do, because I wasn't too happy the last time we got service, because they gave us the last three things we had to know he calls.
Mm-hmm.
They kept charging us for the same. Well, I don't want to get into it.
Well, I mean, off the record, I'd love to hear, you know, what they did, what happened, so that I don't make the same mistake myself.
Off the record.
Off the record, Joe.
Well, the guy kept charging me for the same thing over and over again. At first it was the fan motor, and then he said it had a second fan motor, and then he said the third time that the first fan motor failed again because we had some other component that wasn't it wasn't braced properly and it broke the hub on it or something, and they had to get that and the wheel. So I got like a total of $1,500 we spent with them.
Oh my gosh.
And I asked them if you're going to give me some money back to put it toward the equipment. They said no. I said that's repair money. That's a different department.
Well, did you reach out to the manager with that?
I did call the manager. He wouldn't take my calls. He was too busy.
Oh my gosh. I assume you must have called the owner after that.
He wouldn't even bother talking to me.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
crazy. Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry that happened. Well,
Yeah.
how did you come to find us anyways?
I mean, yeah, the manager, owner wouldn't even talk to me after all the 7 years of service.
Just 7 years of service, my gosh. So, I mean, did you ever think about giving him a second chance, maybe?
No. Well, I did give him a second chance. Came out here. That was a joke too. They sent some high pressure sales guy who just got started. So I've been working on 7 guys, and they got a guy who starts last week, and they put him out here. Like,
oh my gosh.
you disrespect me and my family like that. You believe that?
Well, how'd you come to find us anyways, Joe?
Well, actually, I got your name from a friend of ours. It was Linda Johnson.
Oh, Linda,
Who,
yeah.
she's a really good friend of mine.
Love her.
A friend of our family. And
Great.
she told from church, you know.
Yeah.
She told me about you guys.
Oh, that's awesome. What'd she say?
She said you guys were kind of just getting started,
Mhm.
but you're very high service profile, and that every customer you go to has been very satisfied.
Oh my
You
gosh,
guys
that's
do great
amazing.
work. She said you guys do great work. You're not the cheapest, but you do great, she said.
Well, great service comes higher investment.
Yeah, she said.
What else did she say?
She said you guys were top notch, that you guys really were, you really believe in your trade, and that you guys do everything by the book.
That's
So,
phenomenal. Do you mind if I reach out to her and just say thank you for her kind words?
would you?
I would love to.
That's really great.
Would
You said
you
hi
really?
to her. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So far, the best price I got was like $3,500. I mean, can you think you could do something cheaper than that?
Well, if I was to be able to do something like that, what would happen?
If you got something cheaper, I'd go with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know,
You got something cheaper? 35. I want to do a furnace and AC for $3,500.
I do kind of have a red light with that, just a little bit, if I may. If you're looking for the lowest price, that's really not going to be us. We'd have to cut all kinds of corners to be able to match something like that. So, I mean, if that's really what's going to determine the job, maybe we should just stop the call right now. Or, if you were willing to, I could go through and give you some solutions. It's not going to be $3,500. I'll just tell you that right now. But I can guarantee that your family will be really comfortable with it, and you'd be happier than you ever were.
Why are you guys more than that? Why are you guys more than the other guys?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, when was the last time that you went out to dinner or you stayed somewhere that was really nice? I mean, really, really nice.
You know, like
For less
went
money.
to Disney Aulani Resort in Hawaii.
Gosh, that sounds expensive.
Oh God, it's. I just don't want to tell you how much it costs for that.
Can I ask why you chose to go there? You could have gone, camping for vacation.
No,
It would have saved a ton of money.
It's the best one. It's the best hotel. They had the water park and the theme park all built into one location.
I can really appreciate that, Joe. That's kind of how we are. We're that all-inclusive resort that you want to go to. Whereas the other guys, maybe they are camping.
I don't want to go camping. I want to get done right.
Well, then what should we do?
Whatever it takes, let's just do it.
All right, great.
Because I don't want to hear. I just don't want to hear about the money. I'm sure. I don't want to push my services on you.
I really just don't want to push my services on anybody. People really need to want our solutions. So, are you sure?
I definitely want to get you guys. So far, I really like what I'm hearing from you.
Well, that's great, Joe. I appreciate that. I really don't want to hear anything about the money again because I know we're going to be more.
No, I'm fine. I know. You get what you pay for, Mark.
You absolutely do.
You want to take a look at it and see what you can do for me?
Let's take a peek.
Yeah. So what'd you come up with? Mark, what'd you come up with? Something nice and easy?
Well,
what do you got here?
I wish it was. This is actually it's a lot worse than I thought, Joe.
Oh no, really?
It is.
What's any way we can do anything with it?
Well, I do have some solutions.
What's the problems you're worried about? What's the problem here?
Well, so you see this piece of ductwork right here?
Uh-huh.
That's your return air system. It's 55% restricted. So you have a 55% restriction in your airflow system.
Is that why the second floor doesn't cool very well?
That's one of the reasons.
Mark, can I ask you a question?
Please.
I've had 3 guys before you.
Sure.
How come the other guys never even mentioned this to me?
It's a good question, Joe. Could be that maybe they just didn't know. Could be that maybe they just didn't care, Or maybe they're just afraid to tell you. Which one do you think it was?
Probably just ignorant.
Think so?
Yeah.
It's too bad.
I mean, that'd be a good time to eliminate those guys. Because Joe, if you wanted to use those guys, I could step aside if you want me.
Well, Joe, I mean, if you wanted to use those guys, I could always send a call right now if you want. We'll shake hands and leave as friends. Or I could continue on with some of the solutions that I have here that we could address.
No,
these.
no, I'm not using those guys. I've been trying to tell them for years. I mean, is there any way you can show me that that's true?
Oh, of course.
What
Absolutely.
can I do?
So I'll tell you what, if you want to stay over here to this register and put your hand here.
Put it by the duck register over here?
Right
Okay, go
there.
ahead. Yeah.
Now watch this. The unit's on, right? Do you
Yeah.
feel that air
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
through? Watch what we do. Pull this door open.
Oh my God, look at the
See that?
drywall dust flying out of this thing.
Ah.
Oh my
We'll
God.
get to that in a minute.
Julie's gonna be amazing when she
Just shut
sees
this
that.
off, put that back.
Oh yeah.
See, what we just did was we actually gave you full flow, full airflow.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
My wife's gonna be so happy when she hears this.
She's
gonna hug you.
Is she a hugger?
She's a hugger.
That's good.
No, she don't get handshakes, she gets hugs, yeah.
I'm a hugger. So it's actually, it's a good thing you said that because this is my number one, Joe's Platinum Plus. Joe cares about his family more than anything. Premium package.
Wow. What does that include?
Well, so this is a new state-of-the-art air heating and air distribution system. Now I did that for you because I know you travel a lot.
Mhm.
And I don't want you to have to worry about anything. I don't want you to worry about your furnace, if it's working, if it's not, because I know you care about Julie so much. I know you care about Wyatt so much.
What else does that furnace and AC do?
Well, so it's the quiet, it's the most reliable, and I paired that together with a new air, with a new.
Tell me about the quiet and reliable part of it. Tell me how that's gonna help me. They're quiet especially.
Well, so it's also one of the quietest furnaces on the entire market. So when you come home from a hard day, or you get off a plane, you know, one of the red eyes, this isn't going to keep you awake. You're going to be able to sleep at night.
How quiet is it?
Well, you wouldn't even actually be able to tell it's on.
Wow. From inside the house you can't hear?
From inside the house, the only thing you could hear is like a whisper.
Sounds good. It's gonna be able to sleep at night.
It's absolutely incredible.
How about the
You're never gonna sleep
neighbors?
under this.
The neighbors bitch about our eyesight unit. Is that gonna be quieter too?
I'm glad you brought that up because this I have a new air cooling humidity removal system that's not only going to lower your operating costs, you work really hard. I want to get those bills down for you, but it's also going to be exceptionally quiet outside as well. I noticed it was next to the patio, so I wanted to make sure that I respected that. So when you guys are outside having some family dinner because you care so much about everybody, you're not going to be interrupted by the noise of that unit outside.
It's good to keep the neighbors happy outdoor system, huh?
That is a great reason right there. That your neighbors are going to love you.
You said I'm gonna save money? What difference does that make?
Well, it's a 20-year solution here. So all of our goals here are to bring down your overall operating costs. In fact, the perfectly designed system is going to save you so much, it's not going to cost you anything to install whatsoever when you do the math at the end.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
God, sounds great. And that's money you can also use.
And it's actually money that you could use. I don't know if you mentioned you went to Disney World. Maybe you want to go back to Disney.
Yeah, this time we want to go to Paris, Disney.
Oh my gosh, that's a phenomenal choice there, by the way. But yeah, this would save you enough, get you over there with your family, so you can actually spend some time with them, show them how much you care.
It's amazing. What else you got?
Well, so I've paired this together with a total indoor air quality overhaul system. Now that's specifically, I did that because of Wyatt, because you had mentioned he had that really bad asthma.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to help him get a great night's sleep. Now, does he play any sports or anything like that?
Yeah, he plays basketball.
And this is going to bring his basketball game up 110% because his lungs are going to be better and more rested. He's going to run down that court in a full sprint. I'm not even sure he'll need to medicine anymore.
He needs that. He needs that.
Well, that's why I did this. I did this all for you. I paired that all together with a 15-year, get this, you can't write a check for anything warranty.
Wow.
Anything.
15 years?
15 years. So that means we're going to come back for 15 years. We're going to go through the system, make sure it's working at peak efficiency. If anything was to go wrong at all, how much do you think it would cost you?
$1,000, $1,500 to fix
I'm
it?
talking New Year's Eve, Joe.
2,000.
Nothing. For you, nothing.
Nothing.
Not a penny. 15 years.
Well, how about the maintenance and stuff like that, the filters?
It's all included.
There's got to be a cost to the filters, all right?
No. We did this because we really care about our customers, and we want to make sure that you guys are taken care of. We want to bring you into our family. That's why we did this.
Mark, this sounds expensive.
Well,
How much are you talking
how
about?
much you think it would be? Just guess.
I'm getting scared. I don't want to guess. How much?
Well, I noticed your really nice car outside.
Lexus.
Yeah. Probably more than that.
$78,000?
I'm just kidding, Joe.
How much?
42,000.
$534 a month?
That's it. Bet you it's less than that Lexus.
Yeah, mine's $750 a month I'm paying for that.
So what should we do?
Can I tell you something, Mark?
Please.
Everybody else was at like, well, nobody offered in monthly payments like that. Why do you guys do that?
Well, it's a much better way for people to address things now. So you don't have to chew all your food on the plate in one bite. You can take it in small pieces.
That's why I have the money for my family.
Save the money for your family. You did mention you wanted to go to the Paris
I did.
Disneyland, right? Yep. You don't have to write a check for this. You can save your money and use it for that.
I see what you mean.
So what should we do?
Can you email this to me and I'll give you a call back like tomorrow, tonight?
I can actually do better.
What's that?
I can go over all the options and help you understand them so you make an informed decision.
All right, well, so you want to email it to me?
We don't believe in emailing. It's really not great customer service. In fact, it's...
What I can do.
What I can do is we can just get rid of this option altogether.
But that's the one I like, Mark. Why would you do that?
Well, it could be a little bit too premium. You didn't even look at the other things down here. I've got some solutions there.
No, I like that one for $534. That's the one I like.
Well, then what should we do?
Good choice.
That is a good choice. What do you like about it?
I mean, the 10-year warranty, 10-year service, the air quality system, it's everything I want.
It's 15, Joe.
15, I mean, oh my God, what do I think? I mean, that's above and beyond. The only thing is this. It's a pretty big commitment considering my wife's not here right now.
Sure.
She can't be bothered at the hospital, but we do have to get this thing done.
Okay.
So I've been told to get to do it, but I'm just a little hesitant with the 15,000, with that 534 a month thing, you know, that she would get upset with me.
Your wife, Julie, how long have you guys been married?
22 years.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's a lot.
It is.
Especially in today's age.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me just ask. You know her better than anybody else, right? What do you think she would choose if she was here?
She'd go with the top one. She'd go with the $80,000 one.
Well, I can put in two systems for you if you'd like.
No, don't do that.
Well, then, so what should we do?
Can you do anything, any wiggle room on the price at all? Like, bring the $42,000. If you bring that down to $35,000, I'll give you the job. I'll just write you a check for the whole damn thing.
Well, unfortunately, if I was going to cut down the price, I'd have to cut down the quality of that. You know, I'd have to do something to bring that down. But I do actually have a couple options down here that are less of an investment. And actually, this one's $34.99. It's almost exactly what you're asking for.
No, I don't like that
Why don't we
one.
just do that one?
No,
You sure?
I like the top one.
Well, so what should we do?
Oh, I don't understand. Mark, how come the other guys didn't offer me this stuff?
Well, and again, it's either they didn't know enough to build a quality package like this, or they didn't care enough. They just wanted to get out of here as fast as they could. Maybe they were afraid.
Yeah, because so much money, right?
It's a lot of money.
Probably afraid.
What do you think? Afraid?
Probably ignorant and afraid.
Yeah. So, Joe, what should we do?
The only thing is my Uncle Bill, he's a contractor from Cleveland, Ohio. I think I should just run this past him to see what he thinks, you know? He's the carrier contractor of the year from Cleveland, you know?
Well, that's a distinction.
Yeah, it's amazing.
When he puts stuff in, which way do you think he puts it in? Because I don't know. Do you think he's cutting corners and putting in stuff really, really cheap? Or do you think he's putting in the good stuff, really premium stuff?
He's the carrier dealership of the year, so it's premium.
Oh my gosh. So then, what do you think we should do?
Is this competitive? If I shop around, would I find a cheaper price?
These are actually 100% custom, just for you. So, what should we do?
Can we get the thing started? Like, today is already Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll at least have the heat on by tomorrow. Okay.
Well, if I was to say that we could, what would happen?
Just do the top option.
You sure?
If you have the heat on by tomorrow, I get the top option.
We do have some other things down there. I know you said you didn't want to spend quite that.
No, I want this top one. That's what I want.
Okay, so what should we do?
Let's do the top one.
All right, let's do it.
There you go, nice job. All right.